Look at this. We invited them over for some ice cream, and they showed up with their fire truck. And they brought their friends. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and this is All God's People. This week we begin with a great story from the members of the Berkeley, California Church, who for the 5th year in a row are participating in the National Night Out program. This congregation, young and old, have found it to be a great way to connect with their neighbors and the various city and county agencies that serve their neighborhood. Example? During a tour of the church, one of their visitors decided to come on Sabbath and see what church was like, and then participated in the worship service by reading the scripture lesson. It looks like fun. What are you doing to reach out to your neighborhood? A few weeks ago, we had pictures from a small and rustic camp meeting from the Redwoods in Northern California. Now, as the summer begins to wind down, we thought we'd take a peek at Central California's Soquel camp meeting, where more than 10,000 people gathered on each of the 2 weekends. This was their 137th year, and all 1,198 campsites were booked and filled with a waiting list. The theme of the camp meeting, Windows of Hope, highlighted areas of biblical compassion, and each window represented a call to share in the compassionate ministry of Jesus Christ. There are lots of wonderful photos and information about Soquel, including how to sign up to participate in number 138 next summer on the Central California Conference website, which is included in our program notes. One of the most interesting activities that took place in our union this summer was actually far, far away in Jordan, Israel, and Palestine. Called the Jesus and Judges Study Tour, the inaugural journey organized by La Sierra University's Center for Near Eastern Archaeology took college students and interested others to sites that are connected with the story of Jesus as found in the Gospels, and also to sites associated with heroes of faith such as Gideon, Deborah, Samson, and Ruth, as found in the book of Judges. The study of the Bible is a lifelong journey, and there are very few experiences that could rival this journey with Jesus and Judges. Read more on the website found in our program notes. Well, that's our news for this week, and now here's Pastor Graham with a devotional message called Jesus, the Center of Attraction.
Well, I love the Bible from cover to cover. I especially love spending time in the Gospels, those 4 books that center on the life and teachings of Jesus. There is something magnetic and alluring about God revealed in Scripture that has its pinnacle presentation in the story of Jesus. That's what it's all about. This righteous teacher who divides history and calls all people to himself is the center of attraction. From beginning to end, the Bible points us to Jesus. I remember a television advertisement from my youth, a spotlight focused on a set of curtains. As the curtains were drawn back, there in all its glory was the Clark bar. Do they even make it anymore? The candy bar magically seemed to unwrap itself and then snap into 2 pieces while the announcer proclaimed it the center of attraction and described the delicious nougat or whatever it was in the middle. Jesus is a center of attraction for the Seventh-day Adventist Church. All of our doctrines center in Him and His mediatory work for us. His great sacrifice on the cross fits fully with Paul's declaration in 2 Corinthians 5:21. For He hath made Him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in Him. Wow! This is just the beginning of the many, many reasons we are drawn to Him. Is Jesus the center of attraction in my life? How about in our churches here in the Pacific Union? If He is not center stage in our lives, there will be no lasting and transformative power for us. I want Jesus to continue to be the all-encompassing center of my life and the lives of all God's people.